Ready, go! All right.
Gary Jennings on the end around. A fourth-round pick by the Seattle Seahawks in 2019. Never played for Seattle. Appeared in one game for the Dolphins. We have NFL talent on both sides of this matchup here tonight in Orlando. Lowell Galindo, Kirk Morrison, along with Eric McLean and Max Brown joining us from the sideline. Hakeem Butler, the former Iowa State star, and fourth-round pick by the Cardinals in 2019. Has the big play so far, 27-yarder from Harrison Frost. Frost will throw the backwards pass to Blake Jackson, and Jackson takes it into the red zone. And this, the 27-yarder from Harrison Frost to Hakeem Butler.
Again, the pocket presence, the ability to move in the pocket by Harrison Frost, and the accuracy getting it to one of the best receivers in all of the UFL.
And guys, during the week we asked Ricky Proehl, his head coach, hey, what's the comp for Hakeem Butler? And he said Greg Olsen, lining him up more in the slot. That is more of a tight end type of route there. Look for them to do more of that throughout the game.
Second straight start for Harrison Frost. Rifles over the middle of the field. Get up and bring it down. Tyler Neville inside the 1-yard line.
Yeah, I think Max Brown, he's on to something. He's on to something.
He was in, wasn't he? We gotta make this.
Max Brown was on to something, saying Tyler Neville, only 4 catches on the year. That time makes his 5th catch right near the goal line.
I thought he was in, guys.
Kevon Latulis stood up and dropped. He goes backwards. Kylan James with the carry for St. Louis.
Nice job building a wall. This Orlando defense, everybody in their gaps. Just watch the push. And you're seeing more of the black shirts on that opposite side where the blue shirts snap the football.
Denver, YR.
Wildcat formation. Blake Jackson is going to give it up, and Kylan James finds the end zone for St. Louis. That's A.J. Smith, the offensive coordinator for St. Louis, who was Coach Prime's quarterback coach for the Colorado Buffaloes as well.
I want you to watch just this blocking. Watch everybody just cave down, cave. And now you have a back who just comes right through there. It's pretty simple blocking. When everybody does their job, you cave everything down, ride the wave, and boom, you get an unblocked defender who can't make the tackle.
First year in the UFL that we have an option for kicks for the extra point. This has been the overwhelming favorite to go for the 33-yarder one-pointer. Brian Sanborn, the typical punter for St. Louis, is having to handle the kicking duties because Tucker McCann aggravated a quad injury in warm-ups, and that is no good by Sanborn. So something certainly to pay attention to. Ricky Proehl will take that, former 3rd-round pick.
Let's go, baby. Good job.
And his Battlehawks go up 6-0 over Orlando. Lowell Galindo here with Kirk Morrison, 3rd-round pick out of San Diego State. I know this is a really big time for you. You think about the past 3 days of the NFL draft. What comes to mind on a day like this?
Just going back to my year, 2005, and waiting for that selection from the Raiders, and how excited I was to really get an opportunity and then go out and do the work. And we just saw 257 guys just get drafted. They get an opportunity to go play in the National Football League. And today we're seeing some guys here in the UFL who are also trying to get that opportunity back.
And this is a matchup that's a great example that there is a path to the NFL for the players that were not selected in the 7 rounds in the NFL draft. Orlando, for instance, has 17 players with NFL regular season experience. 14 of those players were not drafted. So undefeated Orlando, led by Jack Plummer at quarterback.
Left hash. Give me 12, 12. Left hash 12. Dance to Trey, left close. Laura F. Smack. Dance to Trey, left close. Laura F. Smack.
Yep.
Left hash.
Hold on, left hash.
Former Carolina Panthers tight end Colin Thompson in the ear of Jack Plummer.
Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Dance to Trey left close. Laura F. Smack. Come on, ready? Am I good?
Orlando, the only undefeated team in the UFL.
What's up?
Play action for Plummer. And hits the crosser, Sean Bowman. An amazing blocking tight end. Gets involved quickly in the pass game.
Getting the ball out early and quick. Look, saw bootlegs and waggles, so they want to get early, get this game going, trying to get this defense moving side to side.
Connor telling the freaking all ass over there.
All the way out. Sit down. 180. We sit down. Hey, we're good. Here we go. Rip. Orlando, sit down.
Plummer's second in the UFL in passing yards. Middle of the field and goes to Jerome Cap. And Cap makes his third catch of the season on a D3 Kutztown.
10 wings. Here we go. Hey, 10 wings. No. Back to gun, dolphin right, stack. Okay, here we go. We're going 62 F choice Z slap. Hold on, right? Slap. Get set. Get on the ball, Wings. Sit on. 180. Wait, up.
Storm need the 50 for the first down. And goes to the sure-handed Chris Rowland. Catch number 26, second most in the UFL.
Let's go trio right, F-Jet 18 Springer.
Here we go. Trio right, F-Jet 18 Springer. On one, right?
Here we go, get up, get set. Here we go.
Here we go, push. Sit up. 180. What's up?
Rowland in motion. For the first time, Jay-Sean Corbin, lightning in a bottle out of Florida State, and fights to get back to the line of scrimmage. Travis Feeney makes a stop.
Yeah, that's time. Travis Feeney, a veteran to the UFL. He heard that 18 sprinter. That's that outside zone to the right. Feeney able to track it down from the backside.
Former sixth-round pick by the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Going single high.
Here we go. Hey, let's go. 62. Hey. Right here. Liz. Here we go. Orlando, set.
Plummer looking left. And that's into the hands of Cam Camper. No catches in the first 3 weeks of the season, 4 last week. And the win against Birmingham. Corey Chamblin, the DC for St. Louis.
Let's go right here. Let's go Abe. Abe, jam sync Tony. Abe, jam sync Tony.
Why score X bench Orlando? Orlando. Yeah. Set. Go. 180. Wait, set. We're good. Here we go. Orlando, set.
3rd and 7 for Plummer. Steps up and is dropped. The sack is made by Damone Harris. What a story. Was a walk-on at Buffalo under Lance Leopold. Ended up as a Super Bowl champs on the Kansas City Chiefs.
I want you to watch how Damone Harris, he shows as if he's going to run a game. So watch this. He's going to get square and then find a way to get to the quarterback. He acts as if he's going to run a game. See that? And that just moves his way right into the quarterback. Like he was going to run a pick, but didn't pick him, went to the quarterback.
Now, since they barely eclipsed the 50, Orlando cannot punt. They must go for it, even though they went beyond and now behind the 50-yard line. New role in the UFL this season, playing it safe, and Jay-Sean Corbin is wrestled down. Turnover on downs. The St. Louis Battlehawks get the early score and then get the stop. The UFL is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Progressive makes bundling home and auto easy.
ESPN welcomes you to a special presentation of the United Football League.
Such a special time for these two leaders in the UFL. Ricky Prohl, former 3rd-round pick back in 1990, Orlando head coach Anthony Beck, a first rounder 10 years later when he got the call from Bill Parcells.
Ready, go. Hi.
Pro St. Louis Battlehawks have the early lead. Hakeem Butler, big reason why. His first catch went for 27 yards. Picks up a couple of yards there.
No pun intended, but this game is all about keeping Hakeem Butler contained. So the Storm have to keep an umbrella on top. That's the type of coverage they need to play today, keeping everything in front of them. The catch and run, the big play elements of Hakeem Butler, they can't let him get off.
Equally as important for St. Louis, get the confidence high for Harrison Frost. This is the ground with Jarvion Howard. So Frost already 5 for 5 through the air. You compare that to the issues he had last week when he was 6 for 21.
Yeah, that's why I think the run game is going to has to be huge for them today to get some of that play action, some easy throws. Saw some early on, but here we are right here, third down. Big money down here for Harrison Frost.
Orlando, the only undefeated team. St. Louis, the only team to beat DC. Frost, pump fakes, and then looks for Tyler Neville with the enormous catch inside the 1 yard line. And that's going to bring a 4th down.
Okay, here we go.
Bring it up again. Bring up markers. Get markers. Get
Gold. And give me this. Tango markers. 860 markers. See where the sticks are. Got to get past the 40.
10 seconds.
Ready, go.
St. Louis has to go for it after breaking the 50. Frost, a confident throw, incomplete to Blake Jackson. First down pickup.
Love that last little note right there before the play, right? Markers, that's the play. Everybody has to get past the marker. That's right there, the 38-yard line. A nice route by Jackson, got past the marker, then came back to Frost on the comeback, secured the catch for the first down.
It's a quarterback helping a quarterback. Blake Jackson won a D3 championship at Mary Hardin Baylor as the quarterback for that program.
Ready, go. Hi.
Howard with the carry. Led the SWAC in 2022 in rushing yards out of Alcorn State, alma mater of the late, great Steve McNair.
Yeah, he's a big-time player. Last week, 85 yards on the ground on just 8 carries. So they want to get him going as well today. It's only going to help out Harrison Frost right now as he starts to get acclimated to this game.
Come on, Blake. Come on, P. Ready, go. Hi.
2nd and 9 for Frost. Going backwards, picked off. Amani Bledsoe, his first game with the Orlando Storm. Picked up this week, and Mr. Boomer Sooner secures the interception.
Yeah, it's just friends helping friends. That's what it is. Friends helping friends. Jasheen Davis, number 30, he's the one that got the hand on the football. So watch number 30, right side of the screen, just doing his job in the right place. That ball is popped up. Jasheen Davis pops it into the air, and you mentioned it, Amani Bledsoe. He's been a part of the Storm for a week. Well, it doesn't take long for him to make a big play. Storm on the move.
All right, check this out. 10 quarterbacks were selected in the NFL draft. In the UFL this week alone, 5 quarterbacks were traded. Matt Corral now here in Orlando. Jason Bean was a starter. Now he goes to backup Jordan Ta'amu with DC. And Luis Perez, the Spring King, now with St. Louis. Wild week of transactions. Amani Bledsoe was part of the waiver wire and the transactions as well. Here he is with Eric McLean.
Brother, you got your hands on that football. I thought you were going to house it. What are you thinking when you see that ball flying through the air?
I'm just blessed to be in such a position. You know, you see the ball in the air tip like that. I mean, your eyes light up. So could have fought for extra yards. I ain't trying to fumble. Just let the offense do what they do. So.
Smart man, good play. Good job. Good heads-up play, Lowell.
It's a man with NFL experience as well. And a flag is down. Let's listen in.
73, false start.
False start. Offense number 73. 5-yard penalty. It's first down.
Zach to Trey right classic. Pass 14 duo. Z crisscross. Canton. Mario. Orlando. Right?
Balanced Orlando offense, the only team in the UFL averaging 200 through the air and 100 on the ground per game.
We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Here we go. Orlando, set.
Backside pressure. Plummer rocked, floats it up. Contact as he was looking for Elijah Badger. 4 flags are now on the field.
You get a flag, and you get a 45.
Spots 45. You got a flag as well. What do you have, Mo?
So there's some conversation here. I'll let the referees handle it first.
What do we got?
And hopefully I can explain everything that happened. Because they're claiming that ball was tipped. But you had an offsides by the defense.
What do we got?
Here we go.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both on the defense. Offside, defense number 44. That penalty's declined. Pass interference, defense number 14. Ball replaces spot of the foul, automatic. First down.
So ball's not tipped, just a little like Steve Linton gets off, he's offside. So now you have the offsides. They thought the ball was tipped when quarterback Plummer was hit. He's not. And then you have the pass interference by Neville Clark, number 14 right there. So a big play in this game comes off a penalty and helps out Orlando.
A huge play by Jack, understanding he's got the penalty. Just throw it as far as you can. Unfortunately got hit there.
Fan out, Sean. Fan it, Sean. Fan it. Here we go.
Talking to his tight end, Sean Bowman, 87 on the right side. Pressure in his face, Plummer just throws it away.
Yeah, Max Brown, I'm gonna let you take it right there, brother. Our resident quarterback. You get to the line of scrimmage and you don't like the look. What do?
Yeah, I think Jack Plummer saw a corner cat blitz coming. They had number 2 corner blitzing from the boundary, and Jack shifted the protection to protect himself, but then they got beat inside protection-wise. So good job by Jack Plummer, but his offensive line's got to pick him up.
And he still got hit, by the way.
Typical quarterback, blame it on the offensive line. How about throw it faster? How about that?
What's up? Hey, we're good. Orlando's up.
First carry for Elijah Dotson. And Dotson doesn't get much. Shared the backfield with Cam Scatterbrain at Sacramento State.
8.
39.
Cold Alcatraz.
It's third and
10 still.
It's really second.
Here we go. Orlando, set.
Here comes the pressure. Complete to Camper. And the Boise State Bronco is going to make this a 4th and short.
Get a play. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
11. Let's go.
Let's go. Factic Dolphin right. Nasty. 62. Z slap. F choice.
Factic Dolphin right. Nasty. 62.
And guys, I like this. Beck being aggressive, saying, go, get a play in. Let's get this, not kick a field goal.
Yeah, they snuck in on that last one, on that 3rd down play. They called it like a 2nd down play because they know they were going for it on 4th.
Wait it on. We're good. Here we go. Orlando, set.
Plummer well protected, goes to Dotson on the check down, lowers the shoulder, and will not get it. St. Louis with their 2nd stop tonight on 4th down.
Michael Ojumudie, he's a former NFL guy, making the play in the open field. That's a nice tackle, and they took away the F choice. That was the receivers stacked up top. Good job of passing things off defensively, where St. Louis forcing the check down and a nice tackle by the deuce, Michael Ojumudie.
And guys, down here on the sideline, St. Louis defensively was yelling out the choice route, so they knew it was coming. Watching the film, a tendency from the past couple of weeks.
St. Louis team that shut out Birmingham last week. And Latulis out of Missouri State dropped by Michelle Powell after the solid pickup on 1st down.
Stair, Lizard. Wide disco. The trio left. Boston Stair, Lizard.
Much better start for Harrison Frost. 2nd straight start for St. Louis at quarterback. His first 2 passes were picked off as he entered the game 3 weeks ago for Brandon Silver. And uh-oh, that almost was for the Duke Blue Devil, Mark Gilbert in his career.
Watch this. Nice job by Gilbert. Gets up, knows he's not going to get to the quarterback, but gets right in there. Almost intercepted that pass. Tremendous job by Mark Gilbert getting up in the air and making a play.
And guys, that's the third different quick screen to Hakeem Butler's size. Not only is he a weapon in the pass game, but as a blocker, what a luxury it is to have a 240-pound receiver to lead the way.
Come on, Keem. Solo, solo, solo. No, no, no.
Frost. What a catch! Blake Jackson holding in for the first down.
NASCAR Zelda. NASCAR Zelda. NASCAR Zelda. NASCAR Zelda.
They're on the move, but what a catch by Jackson. Watch the ability. One hand. Does he get the second? That's a catch.
Ready, go!
High snap in the gut of Latulis. Shifting fields to the 30-yard line.
Hey, we need some! We need some!
Okay, here we go. Blue, 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 blue. Hume, the ace left, tight. Fake left, boot right, punch out, Z Texas X over.
Hey, fake left, boot right on one, ready? Fake left, boot right. Come on. Ready, go!
Go to Celtic Baltimore.
St. Louis starting to sizzle. Frost pressure in his face and gets it to James Bostic. No one home as Michelle Powell once again makes a stop.
He caught that? You caught that?
So St. Louis with an opening drive touchdown. They missed the extra point, but the defense flexing with 2 fourth-down stops. Battlehawks up 6-0. Beautiful night here in Orlando, and you know what? Today was a perfect day to take in Animal Kingdom, which I believe Eric McLean did this morning.
I'm actually FaceTiming right now. That was my camera shot. I'm not on site. I'm over there.
Well done, well done. You back in line for Expedition Everest?
Yes. Helicopter's coming to bring me back, don't worry.
St. Louis with the 6-0 lead over the only undefeated team in the UFL, the Orlando Storm. Top 4 in the UFL standings after week number 10 make the playoffs. If the season were to end today, St. Louis would be the final team in at 2-2.
Okay, too high, good.
Chris, back up! Ready, go!
Second and 12 for the Battlehawks. Frost will run. Frost is a blocker. And gets clocked.
NASCAR load.
First down, left zone.
NASCAR load. NASCAR load. NASCAR load. NASCAR load. NASCAR load.
Those predetermined calls. NASCAR means fast, fast, fast. Right on the ball, St. Louis.
Keep that play in your back pocket, coach.
Nothing there for Jarvion Howard.
Okay, good,
now,
good.
St. Louis is down a quarterback. They do not have Michael Pratt, who was the running quarterback, suffered broken ribs in last week's game.
Well, I think they want to save their quarterback as much as possible, but that time, when the defense overcommits, they are going strictly to the dive. So whenever you get this RPO, they're trying to tackle that dive player. That time, Harrison Frost takes off and just makes the defense have to be honest.
No, we're good. Come on, Peasy. Come on, Peasy.
Peasy is Ja'Cour Pearson, number 1 in the slot. They go to him. Pearson makes the catch, the spin, and tackled by the neck, as it was Mark Gilbert who brought him down.
It's a nice job by Pearson, though, realizing that it is zone. And so watch him rotate and just find a way to get the ball. Now, at the end, the helmet comes off. I don't see anything wrong with that. Mark Gilbert just making a play, holding on. That's a good, solid tackle. We know it's a physical game.
Wild Jack on turbo.
10 seconds. We're good. We got it.
Once again, the Wildcat. Blake Jackson, a quarterback. Jarvion Howard, the running back. Howard lowers his shoulder inside the
4-yard line,
4,
right hash.
4-yard line, right hash, yeah.
Okay.
Dial the train up again. It's a read. Dial the train up again. The other way. He's got rid of
blue. We're in blue. Hume the strong left. Tampa train.
Hume the strong left. Tampa train.
Don't come back with cross country if you don't get it here.
That's exactly what we're going to do. That's the plan.
A.J. Smith, disciple of the air raid and the run and shoot. They pass to set up the run in this system. Howard got demolished for a loss. Chris Garrett, don't do that to him.
Oh, man, watch these two guys. This is the best sacking duo in all of the UFL. It's two guys. It's Chris Garrett on the right, Keyshawn Banks on the left, 52, and they both have a meeting at Jordan and Howard. That's how you do it. They both attacked the running back, like I said earlier. That's where you need a Harrison Frost to pull that football and take it into the end zone.
3rd and goal for Frost. End zone, high, and someone nearly got mossed. Touchdown! Got it happened! James Bostic mossed him!
The elevator only goes so high for some, but Bostic went up a different level. It stopped at 8. Good. Bostic went up to 10. He only needs 1 foot in.
What about
And that's
break?
a touchdown, Low.
Only need 1 foot in the United Football League.
Try.
Are you kidding me?
James Bostic with the play of the day.
26-year-old from Fort Lauderdale, star for Ohio, comes up with his first touchdown of the season.
That's how you climb the ladder, Low. That's how you climb only his 2nd catch of the season. It's a touchdown.
Ryan Sanborn once again with the extra point attempt, and he's 0 for 2. James Bostic. Bad dude.
Tell him, JB! Tell him, JB!
Love it.
I know everybody's saying, what's gotten into Harrison Frost? Well, his guys are making plays. Ja'Cour Pearson with a catch down there inside the 10-yard line, and then Frost throwing it up and climbing the ladder is James Bostic. Showing off the moves. We go down to Max Brown, is Max with Mr. Bostic?
After the kick, we'll get to Max. We'll get to our quarterback.
Yeah, I see him down there waiting on us. They gotta hurry up and keep this thing off.
Ricky Prohl knows all about making contested catches like that.
Well, St. Louis is taking it personal today.
They certainly are. Prohl used to do that back in the day with the greatest show on turf, the Rams. Here's Roland trying to get the Storm a spark, but nothing is going their way. Here's Max.
Yeah, fellas, we got James Bostic down here. Straight mossing the guy. Did you know you were the #1 option on that, or walk me through that play?
I did. I don't think I should because my coach said play for us.
True. And looks like you got some family right back here, right? You got a whole section just reserved for you.
Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Showing out in front of them. Good job.
Got to. Thank you.
Now Orlando in a world of hurt. Biggest deficit the Storm have faced this season. Down 12-0. Jack Plummer tries to get him back. Here is a flag down.
False start, 68.
False start. Offense number 68. 5-yard penalty. It's first down.
That's against the left tackle, Zuri Henry, standout out of Utah.
You know, one thing that was a big point of emphasis, guys, during our meetings was consistency from the offensive line. You know, they're undefeated. You're kind of nitpicking. They said these guys need to play better. So far, that has not been the case. Quarterback getting hit, not opening run lanes, and a couple penalties.
14 yards for the Storm on their opening 2 drives.
Hey, take 10, take 10, take 10. Here we go. Take 10, here we go. Orlando,
#1 in the UFL in yards per game. Plummer flushed, throws it away. It's an Orlando team with only 1 turnover all season long, yet 2 turnovers on downs in this game.
Yeah, but I would want to see if that's intentional grounding by the quarterback. I would love. He's still inside the tackle box, and there was nobody in the area. I would love to see if they throw a challenge flag on this one. He was still inside of that tackle box when he threw that football. That should be intentional grounding.
A coach can challenge anything in a live ball situation.
Here we go. Here we go. Orlando, set.
Quick game. Roland. And gets it back to the original line of scrimmage.
Rocker left. Rocker left. Rocker left. Rocker left.
Overload.
180. Listen up. Hey, nice left. Nice left. Nice left. Nice. Nice left.
An Angel, NHL package. What's he going 5-0?
I think he went Knights.
Knights.
180. Listen up.
Plummer, one-on-one to the edge. A flag is down as he was looking for Sam Wiglis.
I think we're going to get holding on the outside.
You have a face mask?
Face mask number 2. Personal foul face mask number 2.
Incomplete pass. We're going 15.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 2, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
That's on Michael Ojemudia.
Ojemudia, just watch the left hand. He's doing a great job. Remember, he's playing off. Watch the left hand. Gets right there in the face mask. And just that quick touch of the face mask, no matter what, that's where the penalty comes in and the automatic first down for Orlando.
Starting to rain a little bit, Colin. Just FYI.
Nice deuce right here. Mark, hey, go right here. Hey, go right here. Go right here. You good.
On the ground, Jayshon Corbin, a few yards forward. Hey, Max, if you've watched Jack Plummer, he always looks composed. What are you seeing right now?
They're putting a lot on his shoulders at the line of scrimmage. I mean, it feels like he has a check more plays than not. You can hear his offensive corner. They want to keep this tempo. This is really one of the first drives they have actual momentum. Here he goes again. I don't necessarily like that. Sometimes I can get your offense out of rhythm.
Plummer 8 for 10, 25 yards. Wants it all here to Camper. Camper launches and lost it. Jordan Mosley in coverage.
Yeah, he had the middle of the field wide open. The safety came down, so he had a middle of the field wide open. And then all of a sudden, that ball's in the air, and you hope that Camper can come down with it. The perfect call against the perfect look from the defense. You've got to capitalize on those opportunities. Ball in, but not all the way corralled for the catch.
And that's the benefit of having your quarterback be able to adjust, right? He sees that, he gets to it, but you got to make a play for your guy. So I know it's frustrating. We want to go fast, but allow this guy to be who he is.
3rd and 7. Here comes pressure on Plummer. And just overthrows Elijah Badger, the big play receiver out of Florida.
Stop running low. You got to trust that you're an option on every play. If this guy was wide open, he stopped running, he sees the ball, then he tries to overreact.
Well, look, you see all the pressure that's coming in? So Plummer's got to throw it up. He doesn't have time. So that ball is just being thrown up, just not enough time. And a good job, again, by the defense disguising. Nice little blitz. And that's what I think Coach Beck is telling his guys right now. Hey, you got to keep running. That ball's coming because of the all-out pressure.
Here's Jack Browning to punt it away. First punt of the game after 2 turnover on downs for Orlando. Here's Sean Fresh out of Rice. Slipping, picking up an additional 3 yards. It's a great night here in Orlando, but the Storm sluggish to start. St. Louis dominating 12-0. Once again, 8 teams in the UFL. We switched it up a little bit. DC, the defending champs. Columbus, Orlando, Louisville, the new franchises. Houston and the Renegades both rebranded, and the Lone Star State as well. Orlando in some trouble. Only undefeated team at 4-0. DC at 4-1. They thumped Birmingham last night. They are the betting favorite to win it all again. Top 4 will go to the playoffs after week 10 of the regular season. If it ended tonight, St. Louis would be that final team in.
Think about it, DC has won 4 games in a row where they dropped their opener. They've won 4 games in a row, and we know UFL 2026, the United Bowl will be in DC.
Here is Howard, tough running. Following the big nasties going forward for a pickup of 8.
Let's impose our will on them.
No, we're in blue, we're in blue, we're in blue. We're in blue, blue, blue. Here we go. Keep on go, keep on go. Trips right, flop. X drag, F angle divide.
A.J. Smith was hoping this would be the week it finally translated from the practice field to the game field.
Pressure.
It certainly is.
Come on, 2-3, come.
Ready, go.
There it is.
All right.
Hakeem!
Hakeem Butler, first down pickup, and getting more. Butler steamrolling to the 49-yard line.
Huddle up! Huddle up!
Hey, AJ.
And there is an injured Orlando player. It's Micah Abraham, son of the Storm's defensive coordinator, Donnie Abraham.
He looks to be down on the ground. He's the one that tried to make that tackle, or did make the tackle on Hakeem Butler. But you forget how big Hakeem Butler is until you go out on that football field. And I had to stand up next to him at 6'6", or 6'5". He's 6'6", 242. That's a big man. That's a big man.
Well, week 5 of the UFL continues tomorrow on ABC and the ESPN app. We have Columbus and Houston at noon Eastern. We follow that up with Louisville and Dallas. Chandler Rogers will start at quarterback for the Louisville Kings after they traded Jason Bean. And that's after Louisville comes off the overtime win in a game that we called last week against Houston. Well, Hakeem Butler is a big dude.
Yep.
Like Mike Evans, 6'5", 231. Coaches will tell you he's got all the measurables. Can he be more of a precise route runner like Mike Evans? And you see some of the numbers, undeniable. 4.48 in the 40, and the combine at that size, come on now.
Yeah, look, he was a draft pick back in that 2019 with the Arizona Cardinals, so he's had NFL ability. He's just trying to stay in the NFL has been tough. But man, he is a man amongst boys in the UFL.
19.5 yards per catch in his Iowa State career under Matt Campbell. That is a Cyclones program record.
Ready, go.
20's coming.
Frost sharing the sugar. 6 different Battlehawk players with receptions. And back to the ground, Kevon Latulis.
Trips left, divide, Z snag, F will. Trips left and flop it, divide, Z snag, F will. Z snag, no,
Protection,
right there.
protection.
580, 580, 580.
F wheel, 580 F wheel.
Take a step in, McBride, 1 step in. It's perfect. Aim right at 2-3, you got the snag.
Ready, go.
Oh yeah, come on, pressure us.
Middle of the field. Steve
Steve.
McBride.
Go, Steve.
McBride
Go,
inside
Steve.
the 30 to the 20. And brought down at the 16-yard line.
NASCAR load. Finish him off. NASCAR load. NASCAR load. Move. NASCAR load. NASCAR load. NASCAR load. Get set. Get down.
Ready, go.
Back to Latulis. Shaking. Bacon. And a spin to the 10-yard line.
10-yard line middle. 10-yard line middle.
10-yard line. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, stay in blue. Okay. San Fran punch.
San Fran punch on one, ready? San Fran punch.
Third red zone drive for the Battlehawks.
Ready, go.
We got Keem one off. He's offsides! There it is, first down.
Movement on the left side.
Keep that same call, though. Keep the call, same call. It's a full zone. We got this.
They're in 0 right now.
Okay. The result is going to be a first down.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 48. Half the distance to the goal.
So A.J. Smith took the job at Colorado with Coach Prime. Got offered an opportunity to be the OC with St. Louis. He is a spring football junkie. Folks on the staff at Colorado said Coach Prime would never go for it, but you could ask. He approached Deion Sanders, and Coach Prime said, A.J., go for it.
Well, right now, he's putting on a clinic right now. The way that his offense is going, they're moving in the right spot. And he's got his quarterback playing at a high level today.
Learned under June Jones and Hal Mumme, college football legends. Latulis, left side. Got a block. Shakes a tackle. Flag is down.
Yeah, they're going to get number 81, Tyler Neville, with the block in the back. They were trying to seal the edge on the outside, and
81,
Neville couldn't get the outside
the
grab.
back, number 81 offense.
Illegal block in the back. Offense number 81. 10-yard penalty. It's first down.
Yeah, this is a tough block. And he's trying to secure, watch the outside. See, he's trying to secure that edge. But the defender beats him. Now you got to let him go. And it's that last little push at the end that's just not needed. Good job by the defender of staying outside. But when you can't get to him, just let him go.
We're going to go 881. 881. You have the flag again.
Expect St. Louis to be super aggressive inside the red zone. Tucker McCann, their place kicker, is out. Aggravated his quad in warmups. You're looking at a one-on-one.
I like the matchup there. It just depends on where the safety stays. If that safety stays toward the field, I got one-on-one with Hakeem Butler to the field.
Looking that way to Butler. Puts it high, and it's broken up. Brandon Sebastian, the standout from Boston College, breaks it up.
Yeah, but it's good thinking. I'm thinking the same thing as Harrison Frost did. I'm watching the safety. If that safety cheats to the field again, I've got one-on-one with my 6'5" receiver. One-on-one, I'm going to take that matchup all day long. That ball's just a little short. He gets that ball a little bit higher. Hakeem Butler makes that touchdown.
It's got to be high and outside,
be high.
man. You got a 6'5" receiver here laying up for him. That was just a bad miss by the QB.
Latulis. And he was not able to show that stiff arm that he used against Deontay Anderson last week. The stiff arm burned around the world. Isaiah Buggs with the stop. It's 3rd and goal.
Interesting here because...
Zoom, Steve-O, zoom. Get a good inside release. 591, X-Snag Z cutter.
This still could be 4-down territory.
Send them. Gotta go.
The field goal kicking has been early in this game. This still could be 2 calls down here inside the 20.
Sanborn has missed 2 extra points from 33. Backside pressure. Oh, he got hit. And the ball is out. Orlando isn't pouncing on it. And now finally, there is a late incomplete signal from the sideline as Butler scooped it up.
Oh, man. You want to see some handwork? You know what handwork is?
Yeah.
This is handwork. Watch the hands right here of my guy, Keyshawn Banks. You know he's a San Diego State guy. But look what San Diego State got too. You see how he swipes that hand away? And he gets to Harrison Frost before he can actually throw that football. See the hand movement and get right in there. It's incomplete. Looks like that arm is going forward. It's an incomplete pass. What an unbelievable rush by Keyshawn Banks with a little swipe to get to the quarterback.
6 most TFLs in San Diego State history. Undrafted, yet still played 3 games with the Patriots 2 seasons ago. So 4th and goal. Again, the situation, Tucker McCann, the kicker for St. Louis, aggravated his quad in warmups. So Ryan Sanborn, the punter, is having to handle the place kicking. He's 0 for 2 in the 33-yard point after attempt so far. Let's go back to the hit, though, that Harrison Frost just endured. Oh. Max, how did that sound to you, buddy?
I don't miss that, guys, one bit. Last play of competitive football I ever took was taking that shot and a little shoulder injury on the way down, so the hair on the back of my spine still up.
The offense is staying out. Emac, you like this call?
I do. I like being aggressive up here, but mostly I like it because our field goal kicker, they actually are going to try it.
Yeah,
I wish they would go for it. I don't like this. This guy's missed 2 extra points. Let's just be aggressive, man.
And they threw it to double coverage with Hakeem Butler 2 plays ago.
I will say Hakeem Butler is right here on this bottom of your or top of your screen.
I see him.
Watch a little tricky here.
And
they're calling him
Jackson
out,
is a quarterback by trade in college. 36 yards for Sanborn. They're going to let him kick it. And this one is good.
What do I know about kickers? I'll be quiet and sit over here.
Sam Warren out of Stanford and the University of Texas went 8 for 10, kicking field goals in his college career. That was all at Stanford. That one gives St. Louis the 15-0 lead.
Maybe the extra points are too close.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You back it up a little bit, and Sanborn just, that was his best stroke of the night right there. That was a nice-looking kick, nice operation. So he just probably needed to back it up a little bit.
But you go back to the block in the back, and that's ultimately what derailed this red zone drive.
Great point. And also the missed throw to Hakeem Butler. That could have been the touchdown play. So a couple of mistakes there by St. Louis, but trust me, they are very comfortable with where they're at right now, up 15.
Tomorrow afternoon, we'll have a pair of NBA playoff first-round game 4s. Cavs, Raptors coverage beginning at 1 Eastern. Then the Trailblazers host the Spurs. Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq tip-off coverage at noon. Also be back at 6 Eastern to break down both games. EMAC, what's the Spur I told you to watch?
The who? The what? What's a Spur?
Oh, come on, Lakers guy. Dylan Harper, the next Manu Ginobili. You heard it here. Storm trying to get something going. Corbin takes it past the 30-yard line. Jack Plummer, 8 for 12, 25 yards. The #1 offense in the UFL is just not moving, Kirk.
Well, they're not balanced. They've only ran the ball 3 times.
22 easy man. I want it.
This is an offense that is predicated on being balanced. Running the football, play action, bootlegs right and left, but because they're down, maybe forced to just have to throw, which is not their game.
180. What's up?
To Corbin. To the 40. Ball is out. St. Louis has it. And picked up by Trey Dean.
Yeah, and this is a fumble because he's not touched.
Once he's touched, he goes down to the ground. It's not a fumble.
But Jayshon Corbin is not touched, and that's they're going to take a look at it. And I think initially you think he's touched. He's actually untouched. He's not. He's touched by his own players, the one that knocks him down.
That is so unfortunate.
And that's unfortunate. He loses the football, but he's never touched by a St. Louis Battlehawk on that run.
How wild is this? Dean, who was activated this week, comes up with a fumble recovery. And Amani Bledsoe, who was picked up this week by Orlando, comes up with the interception. So a couple of guys with takeaways that just showed up. And that is only the 2nd turnover by Orlando this season.
And that's one of the reasons why they've been the best team in the UFL through 4 weeks. Now they're in a dogfight in week 5.
Yes, sir.
And it's really, they're hurting their own self.
And guys, this is a scenario where offensive coordinators love calling either trick plays or shot plays, smelling blood in the water.
Instead, pretty conservative, especially for A.J. Smith. Here's Anthony Beck moments ago.
He tripped over our guy.
An emotional 2-week span for Anthony Beck. Last week, he got the win over his former quarterback, A.J. McCarron, who's now the head coach at Birmingham. This week, it's against his former team, St. Louis, who he still loves.
Ready, go! Hide.
Frost nearly lost the snap, got it back, showing some of that Max Brown athleticism, huh?
That looked better than my athleticism.
Get down.
I don't even know if I can do that.
Maybe it was a joke. Nobody knows.
That's a nice job by Harrison Frost just getting down, right? You mentioned keeping the quarterback healthy. Michael Pratt is out. Harrison Frost realizing, look, I get what I can and get down. See that? Get down. Preserve the body.
3rd and 7.
Ready, go!
It's a pretty don't go play. He's offside!
Comes the edge rush. St. Louis wants an offside
Go,
call.
Peasy.
They'll take this instead. Pearson
That's
spinning
first down.
to the 36-yard line, and a first down pickup for Peasy.
Here we go. Nice job there by Pearson. He comes from the opposite side. See, he's up top. He's going to come on the drag. Nobody picks him up. Look at Harrison Frost. He's in his zone. Look at the eyes. The eyes of the QB. to Pearson for the first down. That's how you do it.
2-minute warning. St. Louis driving yet again, up 15-zip. Big 61 Mike Panashuk, one of the best centers in the UFL. He wasn't in moments ago, and his quarterback noticed.
Hide. Why is Mike not in? Hey,
Emac, it's nice to be missed, right?
Where's Mikey? Yeah, man. You need your starting center, and that's a big deal. But you know what? You only notice them when something bad happens.
Panashuk out of Michigan State, where he played with his brother. 3 straight years as an all-league selection between the UFL and XFL.
It's a good-looking dude, let's be honest.
ready, go! Hide.
Frost to throw on first down. And he's got an open man, Akeem Butler. The area code catch radius was not quite enough.
Hey, look Howard in. Here we go. Let's go. Ocean. Hap. Ocean 12. Hap. Ocean 12.
Hap. Ocean 12. Ocean 12 on 1 ready. Hap. Yeah. No. Hap.
Come on, 48. Pass rushes.
No, come on.
Pass rushes. Pass rushes. Come on. Pass rushes.
Ready, go! Hide.
Come on, up
Smith
the field.
wants a pass rush. It's a 4-man rush. It goes to Howard. And Howard to the 36.
Okay,
Smith didn't love the way that developed.
Hey,
well, he wanted those pass rushes, right? We were talking about earlier.
Okay.
Chris Garrett, Keyshawn Banks.
Damn,
you want those guys pass rushes, get up the field. Try to get the screen.
Yeah.
Go right then get out. Look at out. Sorry.
He wanted to go screen right behind those defensive ends. And now Orlando calls a timeout, trying to preserve a little bit of time, see if they can get some points on the board before the half.
It's taken a little while for this St. Louis offense to come together. A.J. Smith, his background is in the run and shoot and in the air raid. Right. Learned under June Jones and Hal Mumme. Ricky Prohl does not have that background, so has had to give Smith time to implement this offense. But he told us this week, full confidence in what Smith is doing.
Yeah, and the confidence is there because you've seen success.
Right.
Especially when you've had a little bit of a carousel at quarterback.
Here we go.
Putting in someone new, it takes time, but right now, probably one of the best halves they've had in a long time.
Max, you get excited when a coordinator says we pass to set up the run?
Oh yeah, that's got to be your identity. And you can see him walking to the sideline talking with Stephen McBride, bottom of the screen, saying if that corner's off, hitch it down, I'd expect some sort of comeback.
3rd down, Frost floats it, no one home, picked off! Intercepted at the 10-yard line by Nate Metters out of UCLA. 3 games with the Vikings over 2 seasons, despite the fact he was not drafted out of Westwood.
I'm still trying to figure out what Harrison Frost is trying to take a look at. Because right now, look, he's got a safety right here. So the safety's sitting right there in Metters. And so next thing you know is he's just looking at the quarterback. It's probably one of the easiest interceptions he's ever had. He just keeps his eyes on the quarterback, saying, I'm just going to follow the football. Yeah. A miscommunication by the receiver and the quarterback. And that's probably one of the easiest interceptions Metters probably ever had.
And I think that's what I was saying the play before. Coach coming off the field saying, don't be afraid to chop it down to McBride.
Yeah.
That's what he did. Obviously, quarterback on a different page.
Former Battlehawks DB picks off St. Louis. Shovel pass to the 30-yard line to Jay-Sean Corbin. Now it's go time for Orlando.
That's a great drive starter, making a play as Plummer.
Obi.
Under a minute.
Orlando, touch.
Jumped, nearly picked off as Neville Clark was thinking pick 6.
Watch Neville Clark, watch his eyes, see the eyes, 14, see where his eyes at on the quarterback. See, he's able to play off, let the routes develop, and he missed an interception. Could have been a pick 6.
Left, 62 long, DN X Obi on 1 right.
Jack Plummer thought he had cover 4 with Clark being off.
Yeah.
Clark sees the number 2 receiver, the slot receiver, break out on 5 yards. He triggers on that. That's scary.
Off the back foot, thrown away.
Yeah, we got completion now. We got to go to completion.
Here we go. Here we go. Give me 10W, 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 10W. Let's go gun, Dixie left, F short, 63 F choice, Z dagger.
Here we go, gun, Dixie left. Okay, F short, 63 F choice, Z dagger. I want it.
They bumped it for us, great.
So they go 10 personnel. Look, no tight end in the game. So this rush for St. Louis, here's that.
And dagger, you'll have a dig route. F has a choice route in the slot.
Plummer put some hot sauce on that. Roland trying to run away. Stiff arm for the little man. And a flag is down, potential horse collar.
First down. So he plays the first down.
All right, we're going to be on the snap. We're going to be on the snap.
And I got a horse collar on number 9. Oh.
We had multiple fouls or just the horse collar tackle?
Collar.
Hey, come to me.
No.
Talk to coach afterwards. Talk to coach afterwards.
So I have a horse collar tackle, number 19 of the defense.
Okay, so we got 12 on the offense.
Horse collar tackle, number 19 defense. Horse collar tackle, number 19.
There are 2 fouls in play, one each team. Personal foul, horse collar tackle, defense number 19. Personal foul, face mask, offense number 12. Those fouls offset. We'll replay the down. It's 3rd down.
Wow. Unfortunate events. Watch this right here. Watch number 19, though, Daniel Isom. He's the guy that has to attack right now. He stays back, and when you stay back, watch what happens. He's picked, and now he's in the chase. But now when he's chasing, he has to try to make a play. So you get not only a horse collar, but then Roland, he grabs the face mask, so you get penalties on both guys.
And that erases what was a 22-yard pickup for Chris Roland. The coordinator matchup, Colin Thompson.
Here we go. Who's this? Who's the X? Hey,
former tight end for the Carolina Panthers.
His face
Corey
got caught in the
Chambliss.
face mask.
Back as a DC for St. Louis.
Hey, if they go 2 by 2, J-Dub, go down there and jam and sync with number 2.
Hey, widen that bunch out. Widen that bunch out.
Yeah, tell him.
Orlando has not been shut out in a half of football this year.
Orlando, sit up.
4-man rush, gets home. Carlos Davis,
Fourth down.
7th-round pick by the Steelers, comes up with a sack.
No, I love this little, it's an ET game. That means in goes first, tackle goes second. So in first, and then watch the tackle loop all the way around and get to the quarterback. A nice little E with the T and the sack.
The lone sack in Carlos Davis's NFL career against Jalen Hurts. 12 games in all on his NFL resume.
He's excited about that one.
Giddy up.
Giddy up, giddy up. That's how you execute
Hey, who's
that
up
game,
who's up there today?
And now you get the football back with some time here. 1 timeout as well. And A.J. Smith, he's been barking NASCAR all
Take
night
it to the
long.
house, baby. Take it to the house. Take it to the house, my brother. Let's go.
Says Sean Fresh, just do it right now. We don't even need the offense. Jack Browning to punt, nearly blocked. That was dangerous. Here's Fresh from the 35-yard line. Will he listen to Ricky Prohl and score right now? Oh, nice move. Takes it to the 46. Our ESPN coverage of the Stanley Cup playoff first round continues Sunday night with a pair of Game 4s. Lightning Canadiens at 7 Eastern, followed by the Oilers and Ducks. Flag is down on the return.
There are 2 fouls on the play, 1 each team. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, kicking team number 8. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, receiving team number 9. Those fouls offset. It's first down, St. Louis.
Let's come. Yeah, you know, just
catching up.
Yeah, catching up.
It's been a minute.
I think they watched all 7 rounds of the draft, and one of their buddies from college did get drafted, so they were just talking about it.
To make sure. Yeah, they're always going to call it that way. They're always going to call it that way.
Ricky Prohl, first-year St. Louis head coach. Anthony Beck set the foundation inside the Battledome.
Great job.
Prohl looking for a statement. The 15-0 lead. He's got a couple of timeouts and 52 seconds left for Harrison Frost.
We're going at Brooks.
Frost 14-21. He does have 2 interceptions.
Ready, go. Hot.
3-man rush. Frost climbing in the pocket. Now he will take off to run. And has some room, preserves his body, gets out of bounds as well.
Yeah, no, tripped right up, 860 Jamaica. Let's get it to Steve-O. Hey, tripped right up, Keem. Come block right here for the Jamaica. Here we go.
And guys, they have 5 receivers on the field, and Hakeem Butler playing inside most receiver at that tight end spot.
But he wants this one going to Stephen McBride. 87, bottom of the screen, makes the catch. Clock continues to run. And we have a timeout.
Is that where the spot is? Why you keep moving it up? Hey! Why you keep moving the ball up?
This was my spot.
Mo, let him know what the situation is.
They'll check it. They'll check it. Okay.
What do you have on the field? Do we have a first down?
Yes, we have a first down.
So we can't wind the clock. We have to stop it. That's the first part. So if you've got a first down, then we got to go back to 37 seconds on the clock. Do they want the timeout?
What is it, a first down?
First down, we're going to wind the clock.
No, I don't want the timeout.
No, he doesn't want the timeout. Set it to 37.
So we just got to let's wind it.
You're saying it's a first down?
Are we doing 35 or 25 on the play clock?
Game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 37 seconds. The final ruling on the field was that the runner obtained the line to gain. It'll be 1st and 10, St. Louis. The clock will start on my signal.
So that's what Anthony Beck was upset about. The ball did keep moving forward until it was good enough for the first down yardage as McBride picked it up. Initially, Beck called for the Orlando timeout. Since it was a first down, college rules, it temporarily stops the clock. Beck elected not to use a timeout once it was confirmed that that was a first down.
Yeah, but no better transparency than the UFL with the officials coming together to make the right call in that situation.
Here's Frost to throw.
Go, Steve.
He's got McBride, and McBride is brought down by his toes. Alan George makes a stop.
Kill it.
Ready to go?
Are we offsides?
And they clock it. 19 seconds left. A flag is down.
Yeah, they're going to get Blake Jackson. He's got to be set for a full second.
Clock is running. See if he wants the 10-second runoff.
He wants a 10-second runoff. He does want it.
Do they want to take the timeout?
Yes, they want to take their timeout.
Hey, we got to be ready to snap it here, boys.
False start, offense number 8. As the clock was running in less than 2 minutes, that's eligible for a 10-second runoff. Orlando has opted to take the 10-second runoff, and St. Louis will be charged their 3rd and final timeout.
Oh, we took timeout.
So watch number 8. There's Blake Jackson coming in. Remember, he has to get across, but he also, the whole entire team has to be set for at least 1 second. He never gets set, and that ball snapped quarterback has to say, right, Max? Easy, easy, easy.
I don't even think Harrison Frost saw him.
Yeah.
Another pro quarterback take here, but to me, if you're the receivers, you got to be yelling. It's not that loud in here. Yelling, hey, we're not all the way set.
Yeah. It's the little things, right? Little things, especially down here in the 2-minute drill.
Hey, Max, what are the options available to you? 20 seconds left, no timeouts if you're Frost.
Yeah, you're looking towards the sideline. Obviously, it starts with Hakeem Butler. My mindset would be you have enough time to have 2 plays. So how can I get a chunk play here? Ideally, get the first down. You have enough time to chunk play, first down, spike it, and then maybe another shot at the end zone. I don't think you have to bite it all off right here.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're giving you the split safety look. 2 safeties high.
Ready, go. High.
2nd and 8 for Frost. Frost to the sideline. Butler sticks the landing. Excuse me, McBride.
You go one more. Take a shot at the end
first
zone.
down.
As long as you take a shot at the end zone, as long as you make sure he takes a shot at the end zone.
You cannot take a sack. You got trips right, trips left, divide special 61, X and Z 9, X and Z 9. You have to take a shot in the end zone or throw it out of the end zone. 14
so that was
seconds.
Ricky Prohl telling A.J. Smith we don't have to go for the field goal if we take a shot in the end zone. Smith relaying to Frost, you cannot take a sack. To the end zone, Butler!
PI!
Overshoots him.
You probably got one more.
No, I'm not taking a chance.
Field goal.
I love that communication, head coach, coordinator. You knew the play was the X and Z were going to run 9 routes. And you probably could have got a holding interference call right there on Orlando.
But this is where using that timeout comes into play. You cannot challenge that without a timeout available.
I wasn't seeing it. You're right.
But they went for it. And then Ricky Prohl says, hey, no, we don't have enough time. Let's kick the field goal.
E-Mac, you like this kicking with 9 seconds, or you want another shot?
I would take another shot, but hey, I'm aggressive. And again, the field goal situation is scary, man.
Timeout from Orlando.
This is going to be a 40-yarder for Ryan Sanborn. He has missed 2 33-yard extra pointers, but the last time he was able to come out on the turf, ended up connecting on a 36-yard field goal. So Sanborn, primarily a punter in his playing days at Stanford in Texas, and just doing punting in his professional career until Tucker McCann hurt his quad in pregame warm-up. So here you go, big boy.
Here we go.
Get out there and make your mark.
Got hurt.
St. Louis.
That's what I'm going to ask you about.
Trying to make this an 18-0 lead for Ricky Prohl going into the break. "40 yards from Sanborn. And that is dead on. 18-0. Battlehawks. The punter slash kicker, Ryan Sanborn, getting it done on 2 straight makes.
Well, look, the deeper the kicks go,
That's a win, right?
it's a little bit easier for Sanborn, right? He's made the 2 long field goals and missed the 2 short extra points. So there's a pattern, there's a rhythm there. And that probably gives them confidence in the second half when it comes to trying to sustain this lead if they need to kick a field goal.
All set up because of that quick drive by Orlando when they got the football back. St. Louis was able to force a punt. Timeout available. Able to drive in field goal range and make it an 18-0 game. You know, an 18-point edge for the Battlehawks. Ties their largest halftime lead, if it holds, as a UFL team. What are you pointing at right now, Kirk?
The 29 yards of total offense by Orlando.
29.
Yeah, 2-9. They're not in the 30s yet.
The #1 offense in the UFL. Here's Roland. He will not be able to escape St. Louis. 25-yard line. The clock strikes 0. A dominant first half of football for St. Louis. An 18-0 lead over the undefeated Orlando Storm, the only undefeated team in the UFL. Here's Emac.
Coach, only 29 yards offensively, the largest deficit that you faced so far this season. What's your message going into half here?
I mean, we got guys, first of all, credit to St. Louis. They're playing really good right now. I think us, man, we just got to take a breath, come out, and take one play at a time, man. I can go in here and trash these. That's not what we're going to do, all right? We got our backs against the wall right now. We got to make sure we handle adversity. We didn't handle it very well in the first half. Now when we come back out, we got to go one play at a time. That's all we can do at this point. Somebody's got to make a play.
Thank you, Coach. Low, back up to you.
And here's Max with Ricky Prohl.
Yeah, Coach, your starting kicker's out. You're having to go to your punter. Any indecision there going with Ryan Sanborn on a couple of those field goals?
No, I know he missed 2 extra points, but you saw him make 2 field goals. I complete trust in him. He's a great kicker and punter, and we're blessed that he can do both.
And the offense has found some rhythm tonight. What have you liked about that bunch?
We're dispersing the ball. He's getting the ball to our playmakers. That was our emphasis this week. We just got to protect the ball. 2 turnovers. You know, we just need to keep doing what we're doing. A lot of football left. I love the way our defense is playing, but like I said, there's still half of football left.
Good luck, Coach.
Thank you, Max. Appreciate it.
Ricky Prohl in St. Louis, winless away from the Battle Dome this season. But tonight in Orlando, they are looking right at home. An explosive first half by St. Louis. And a dominant 18-0 edge over Orlando at the break. And Orlando, certainly 2 contenders to make it to the United Bowl. A Battlehawks 18-0 lead at the half over undefeated Orlando. Let's get you to the game flow, brought to you by Progressive, the sights and sounds of the first half.
Trying to get all these mics. Oh my God, it's more mics than. Thank you.
Go to the crib, boy. Money, go to the crib. Come on, boy. Yeah, boy.
I'm on your ass.
I know it, bro. Hey, just be nice, okay?
Like a what? Finish it.
And welcome back to Orlando. Lowell Galindo here with Kirk Morrison.
Yeah.
Is this a surprise to you, an 18-0 lead by St. Louis over Orlando?
No, it's the UFL. There is no surprises when it comes to the UFL because everybody has a chance to win, and it's all about who's going to be the best team that day. Orlando came in as the best team, but St. Louis have come in as the underdog with the mentality that if we do things right, we know we've got a chance, and they've done things right in that first half.
Anthony Beck now looking for answers against his former team. Shut out for the first time in any half this season as Jack Plummer 9 for 15, 36 yards. That's it for the star quarterback for Orlando. That gets us to the Progressive first half stats. What's jumping out to you?
This right here. Look at this. 29 total yards for the Orlando Storm. This is an offense that's one of the best in all of the UFL. They score a ton of points, and yet today, only 29 yards in the first half.
Harrison Frost, by no means, has been perfect. He does have a couple of interceptions, but for a guy that only completed 6 passes last week, 17 of 25 for 172, it's a step in the right direction. And ultimately, what St. Louis was looking for was a spark on offense, and it seems like it's in sync.
Yeah, it's in sync because I think that everybody just realizes, hey, look, let's just go out there and play. And let's be honest. I know Anthony Beck is the head coach of Orlando, and he's the former head coach of St. Louis. And he took the Orlando job because of the job, how well he did in St. Louis in building the St. Louis Battlehawks up as an organization in the UFL. To me, I really feel like there's still some tension there. And the St. Louis Battlehawks, the way they played today, I feel like they took that personal.
Or should we get the extra point first? Get the extra point first, especially if we get on this drive, right? Get the points, get confidence going.
Hey, Jordan. Hey, J-Dub. J-Dub. You got to stay hot now. Hey, we got to keep it going. Make sure they don't get, don't get complacent.
Ryan Sanborn will kick for St. Louis. Orlando will begin the second half with the football. A line drive. Rolling. And he falls, gets back up, and is finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Let's take a look at today's live odds update, brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Pam Baldonado is now joining us. And Pam, how are we looking?
Well, that first half is not at all how we expected pregame, but the number that stood out to me was the second half under 20.5 at plus 100. You have Storm head coach Anthony Becht, who is seasoned enough that he absolutely can make adjustments. But Orlando, as you mentioned, had only 29 total yards. And Jack Plummer having difficulty out there, 2.5 yards per play. Why? Because St. Louis came into this game with the second most sacks. The Battlehawks can control the possession, less chances for Orlando. Even money is value for the second half.
Plummer, the screen to Cam Camper for a short pickup. DraftKings is the official sports betting partner of the UFL, and new customers bet $5, get a $200 bonus and instant bets instantly. Download the app and use promo code UFL when you sign up. So a loss of 2 on that play to Camper. They go back to him on the right side. Gets a block for Sean Bowman out of Rutgers. And we'll set up a third and manageable.
Yeah, it starts with positive plays. 2 positive plays to start this second half. And now this is the crucial, the money down. This is the third down play that you want to get this thing going.
Did I not call it? Yeah, he did. Have another play ready here just in case.
I got it.
Can I hand it here?
Here we go. Orlando top.
Dawson is the tailback, gets the carry, and is brought down at the 40-yard line. 4th down.
Right stack, 52X mash can Mario. Gunsling right stack, 52X mash can Mario.
Here we go, Orlando, gunsling right stack, 52X mash can Mario. Orlando, right?
Got to fire you up when you hear from your head coach. Blanket, let's go. 4th down and 1.
Wait, sit on. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Here we go. Orlando, touch.
Broke it up, and for the 3rd time, St. Louis gets a stop on 4th down.
Oh, what a job by J-Dub, right? Jordan Williams. Ricky Prohl just said it. You cannot get complacent in this situation. I want you to watch Jordan Williams. He's right here, but watch how he clears the space to get to his coverage. He gets to his coverage because he's got enough space and also enough depth behind to go make the play. This is a terrific job of getting to your coverage and knocking the ball away.
Jordan Williams has become a fixture of spring football. Former Baylor Bear. He's a mainstay for the San Antonio Brahmas. But the core of that team is now this Orlando Storm club that St. Louis is drubbing 18-0. Howard inside the 30. Down to the 10. Jarvion Howard with a 32-yard pickup.
It's all about you got to make plays. There to be made. Watch the outside corner, 38, Brandon Sebastian to the left. He's got to make this play. He's unblocked. So here's the handoff to Jarvion Howard. But 38's got to make the play. You put your head down, you duck, and that's where Jarvion Howard's off to the races.
Here's the screen. Blake Jackson is wrestled down at the 6-yard line. Devontae Beckett out of Marshall with the stop.
Wow, Jack! Wow, Jack! Wow, Jack!
Wildcat look as Frost goes to the top of the formation. Blake Jackson and Jarvion Howard the backfield. Howard plows forward to the 4-yard line.
Yeah. Okay, blue. Blue. Pistol, ace right, Y on H-jet, fake 50 cross country. Get your cross country splits. Pistol, ace right nasty, Y on H-jet, fake 50 cross country.
You know what I think here?
What do you got? What do you got?
I've got, hopefully this right here is working. But that receiver at the bottom going all the way across the field. Here's the fake, and here's the cross country.
Frost is gonna run and score!
Let's go. Yeah, we want one, coach. Ricky, one.
Okay, yeah, this is what, let's keep kicking.
Let it go.
Love the play call down there. And you heard it there, 50. Even number. That means play fake to the right. The cross country means the long developing play by the wide receiver on the outside has to come all the way across. He never got to the cross country because he said, wait, the seas parted, I'm gonna take off and go north, and got vertical, and a nice job by Harrison Frost taking matters into his own hands.
A.J. Smith and Harrison Frost in lockstep. Ryan Sanborn now, his third extra point attempt, has missed the previous two. He's made 2 field goals and now has an extra point to go along with it.
Here's Harrison Frost. He makes the fake. He's looking. Wait. Is that green grass? And that's Frost into the end zone. St. Louis Battlehawks up 25-0.
$25-0 lead for St. Louis. So the Battlehawks about to kick off, and Max Brown, not just a quarterback expert, but talking kicking as well.
Oh, gotta have love for the kickers. Yeah, I've been noticing down here, Ryan Sanborn, who's taken over kicking duties today, he's not teeing the ball up vertically. It's sitting horizontally, as you'll see here. Doing it for 2 reasons. One, it becomes unpredictable when the ball does land in the landing zone. Again, UFL rules, the kickoff doesn't start until the ball's either caught or touches and lands in the landing zone. But then also the reason I didn't think of is when it's flying through the air, it can dive quicker and in a more unpredictable way, as we might see here.
So this one is scooped up by Elijah Dotson. He got corralled down by Sean Fresh.
Just to finish that thought, guys, it's a rule that's not allowed. You're not allowed to tee the ball up that way in the NFL. You are here in the UFL.
It is a big rule when it comes to this form of new kickoff in both leagues.
It's an Orlando offense, #1 in the UFL in yards per game. However, struggling here tonight.
And a lot of it is the St. Louis Battlehawks defense. This defense has really put Jack Plummer and the offense of Orlando in some frustrating positions and challenging positions. They haven't played at their best.
And that was to Chris Rowland, but certainly off the mark.
They're having a tough time just getting a completion, Max. Like at some point, it's just we got to just make a play. Because these are just easy throws from the quarterback, and they're not connecting on what I call the layups.
And that was the calling card for Orlando coming into this game. Jack Plummer being efficient coming into this game, 68% completion percentage. Falling off a little bit here.
Here's Jayshon Corbett. Everything just looks difficult, E-Mac, for this Orlando offense.
It's like second and...
Give me 11, give me 11, give me 11.
Or 3rd and 6.
Let's go gun bunch right, 52, Z super spacing, X sig. Gun bunch right, 52, Z super spacing, X sig. Gotta get a completion here, I just gotta get the completion, bro.
One lost fumble, 3 turnovers on downs for an Orlando offense with only 1 turnover coming into this game. Here's the 3rd and 6 by Plummer, in rhythm, incomplete to Elijah Badger. Oh, late hit, unnecessary. Come on now. Trey Dean smoked him far after the play.
Yeah, this may be the on the grounds of ejection. Clearly out of bounds is Elijah Badger. He's out of bounds and then gets hit by Trey Dean. And he has been ejected.
Right here.
I know we were going on the grounds of ejection, but that is egregious.
First week with St. Louis. He's recovered a fumble. And now his debut game with the Battlehawks is done because of that careless mistake. And now an Orlando offense that's been stagnant has the football at the 50-yard line. And Rowland trying to make something happen. Little guy Big effort inside the 40.
Yeah, I want to bring Dean Blandino on in with just a quick explanation on the quick ejection on that type of play. Dean, why is such the quick ejection on that play?
Here we go. Orlando, set.
Here's Plummer. Plummer eludes the pressure, flips it, and incomplete to Steven
I'm here now.
Stylianos.
If they want to come.
So, Dean, can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I got you.
Kirk was following up on the ejection. What was the process there, especially to do it so quickly?
Well, whenever you have a flagrant act like that, unnecessary roughness, you can always eject it. Doesn't have to be a multiple type thing. And that was when it's not a football play. It was so well after the whistle. And then that can lead to other things if that player isn't thrown out of the game. So that's what went into the decision.
Dean Blandino, UFL VP of officiating. Here's Tayshawn Corbin, and now the Storm starting to surge.
Nice blocking up front by both guys, but here's the hit one more time. Out of bounds is Badger, and then late was Trey Dean. Immediate ejection, and Dean just explained it to us why. And now he's gone, and now it's giving the Orlando Storm the offense a little bit of juice, a little bit of fire now.
Badger still in the game. Top of the screen for the Orlando offense.
180. What's up?
3rd and 1 to Corbin, and Corbin stood up. An excellent St. Louis defensive effort tonight. Jordan Williams, Taylor Hawkins there. 4th down.
No, we're short. Oh, come on. Here we go. Let's go. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Let's go. Dip left, 18-1 to F Delta.
You don't have Rowan. You don't have Rowan.
It's fine. Come on. We need a timeout. Do you want a timeout?
Yeah, below. Oh, they called it.
No, they called
out.
it. Okay. Let's talk about this.
It's their first of the half. It'll be a full media timeout.
Timeout before a key 4th down play for Orlando. Trying to move the chains and then get on the board.
It's more.
Corey Chamberlain, St. Louis defense, looking for its 4th stop on 4th down.
Turn, Jim. It's fine.
Roland in motion. Plummer will keep. Plummer breaks a tackle. 1st down inside the red zone and out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
Jordan Mosley had an opportunity, but Jack Plummer just watch Jordan Mosley. He's going to come all the way with the motion. Watch the motion guy that comes here, and Mosley just comes over the top. So watch, you're going to have a quarterback just has to make a play. Mosley comes, here's the play, and ducking right underneath for the tackle was Jack Plummer, and picks up the hard yard and more for the 1st down.
We got it.
Plummer. To a sliding Elijah Badger.
Right hash.
Randy got clocked with a cheap hit by Trey Dean. Sets up the Storm.
And it was all off of play action. A little rollout, and that gave him a couple of levels to throw the football.
Plummer looking for Badger.
Hey!
Got him!
Good call, AB. Keep him in. Great job.
Where are we going?
Score is clear, and we're staying. We're staying after the try.
Number 73 and 77. 73 and 77.
10-play, 82-yard touchdown drive, finally, for the Orlando Storm. Orlando going for the 1-point extra point attempt. Here's Michael Lance out of USC. What a sequence for Elijah Badger. He got absolutely smoked on the sideline on a play that ejected Trey Dean. That was a play that sparked Orlando to set up this. The touchdown grab to get Orlando on the board, and now time to converse with Eric McLean.
Elijah, obviously a huge play there, taking that big hit, getting the 15-yard penalty, and then being able to seal the deal in the end zone. Just walk me through what that did for this team.
I think it did a lot for this team, for momentum-wise, and to get back in this game. We still have plenty of time left, and the offense just needed to get started.
What's the message for your guys fighting for this comeback right now?
Our guys never quit. You know, at 4-0, it's not there for a reason, and we're gonna play till the clock says 0. And you know, we got each other's backs, so we're gonna play until the clock says 0. You know, and yeah.
I appreciate you, man. Lowell, back up to you.
Elijah Badger, only 24 years old, and on the cusp of getting a shot in the NFL. He played in 2 preseason games for the Chiefs just this last year.
Absolutely, man. What a change of events here. 29 yards in the first half for the Orlando Storm offense. 76 on that last drive alone. So that goes to show they're ready to play, and a nice job of converting on a mistake from the Battlehawks.
That's a mistake right there, straight into the end zone, so the football comes out 40-yard line. Week 5 UFL schedule continues tomorrow on ABC and the ESPN app. Columbus Aviators take on the Houston Gamblers at noon Eastern. Then the Louisville Kings take on the Dallas Renegades. Chandler Rogers starting at quarterback for Louisville. The shirts are off.
The tarps are off.
The dudes are being dudes a la Stillwater, Oklahoma State.
Yep. The tarps are off.
And a 25-7 lead for St. Louis.
What we got going on here? 7. Thank you.
And a slight delay before Harrison Frost goes to work.
Get set, get set. Ready, go. All right.
Latulis. Heavy traffic. Darian Butler.
Spread right,
15 games with the
591,
Raiders
double
in
prop,
2022 at Arizona State.
591,
Makes a tackle.
double prop.
You start to feel the momentum in this game changing a little bit.
591 on 1, ready.
And Orlando's defense knowing they've got to make a play now, get the ball back to their offense, try to get another drive going.
Ready, go.
Backside pressure. Frost feels it. Let it go high. Looking for Latulis.
Hey, you're hot off the back there.
The comment on that one. Would you be about island?
I was thinking Texas.
Okay. You like to go with it?
Red. 591, ex-Texas. F comment left, type 591, ex-Texas. There it is, it's man.
Battlehawks need the 50.
Get it out!
Frost doesn't see him. Slowed down. Found Darius House of Pain with the sack.
Watch the big man move. He had to go a long way, but this is an effort sack by Darius Payne. Watch him. He's right here. The end's going to come here, but watch how far he has to run to get to the quarterback. This is will, this is want to, and watch the big man at 286 pounds go hunt him down for the sack.
Roland off the bounce. And we'll set up Plummer at the 40-yard line.
Flag down.
There's a flag on the side of the field. St. Louis punted from.
Number 2, Alani. Let me see what he wants to do.
Hold on, Mo, what'd you have?
We had offside on the receiving team. So they can either decline it or take it back 5 and re-kick. What's he saying?
Open it up. Open it up.
So you can either re-kick or you're going to decline it where he's at.
We're at the 37.
You can decline it.
Where's the ball? Where's
where
the ball
he's standing at, right there.
37.
37.
They left us. Okay, I'm suggesting we just take the ball there because I don't want these guys. They're all going to.
I'm going to punt it again.
Okay, punt it.
Punt it again, guys.
What was the number again?
So near side line of scrimmage.
No, we're
Punt, let's go. We're going to punt it again. Punt it. Hey,
punt it
same
again.
thing again.
So could have had the football at the 37. Instead, they want St. Louis to punt it again.
Get another opportunity at it.
Got the ball on it.
It was a 25-0 lead for the Battlehawks. Orlando with the touchdown and a block! And this one is spinning and out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Guys, interesting thing, the special teams coordinator was talking to Coach Ricky there and said, just take this right here. If we do not want to kick again, he should have listened to him because this is catastrophic.
Yeah, it goes off Latulis. It's the up man, 25. It gets blocked right into the punt. Yes, it's 25, Latulis. He's the up back, and he just got pushed right into the punt.
Mother Mo on the sidelines of the Storm. First and goal from the 1. And Feldarius Payne, the man that had the sack, checks in as an extra blocker for the Orlando offense. Big number 0. We'll try to lead the way for Elijah Dotson.
Come on. I mean, this was on us, guys.
Old score. I-form. Power football. Here's Dotson. Tries to turn the corner. Gets the end zone. Here come the Storm.
Let's do it now. Let's go.
One in the middle.
Just making guys miss the line of scrimmage. This game has now changed. It's all Orlando right now. They're back. The momentum is on their side, and they're doing what they want to do. They're balanced, and that's a good run into the end zone for a touchdown.
This place is juiced up as well. Awesome environment tonight here in Orlando. Michael Lance for the extra point. It is good.
It's just making guys miss. So you have this here, you get a pull here, and just everybody's out in front, and then right in the middle, you got your running back. Elijah Dotson's got to make a guy miss. He makes one guy miss, and he waltzes into the end zone. He makes Bentley 51 miss, but look at all the guys at the point of attack. That's a lot of beef on the right side of that offensive line that paved the way for the touchdown.
This ultimately comes down to the coaching decision to re-kick instead of taking the football at the 37-yard line. When St. Louis did re-kick, Orlando was able to block it, recovered it at the 1-yard line, punched it in.
Yeah, those are decisions that Coach Ricky Prohl probably wish he had back, because that changed the momentum of the way this second half has started. You finally bailed out, and now you get that play that's ignited Orlando, and now we've got ourselves a game.
Orlando, the only undefeated team. St. Louis, the only team to beat the defending champs from D.C. Gary Jennings inside the 5. Jennings to the 30 and takes a tackler to the 36-yard line. This game changed oh so quickly. Elijah Badger out of bounds, and then here comes the late hit, Trey Dean. Got him, then got ejected. So Orlando moves the football forward after the personal foul, and it has been a 6-minute, 5-second surge in which Orlando has scored 14 points, 51 yards after the ejection, 55 before the ejection. A 3 and out, last offensive possession for St. Louis. Looks like they're leaning more on the ground in the second half.
Well, you talk about a drive that St. Louis needs. This is the drive. They need to calm things down. You mentioned it. This last 6 minutes for them has been sort of chaotic. They were the leaders. They were the underdogs earlier in the game. Now they're being hunted by Orlando. How do you stop the bleeding? They started by running the football.
Ready, go.
Blake Jackson dancing in the backfield. It goes to Howard instead. Reverses Fields, and it's going to be right at the line to gain.
NASCAR truck, NASCAR truck, NASCAR truck. Go, Steve-O, go. NASCAR truck. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. They're set, they're set.
Howard with the carry. First down pickup. And a couple more.
Hands to the face.
That's a good second effort run.
Let's move on, move on.
That's a nice second effort run, and you see Howard right there saying, give me the football. And you talk about a tough yard by Javarian Howard. It's 5'10", 222.
You got the numbers, that's king. But if you don't, hand it off. Boston stare, X key 1, trips left.
It pains A.J. Smith to run the football. He learned from Hal Mummy and Mike Leach.
King's press, 80X press.
But they're leaning on the ground game in this second half. Howard doesn't get anything. Isaiah Buggs out of Bama with the stop.
Buggs and Banks, they're on the right side causing some havoc to this offensive line. We saw Keyshawn Banks earlier with the sack, and watch these two guys on the left side of the screen making havoc. Keyshawn Banks underneath the tackle. And then Buggs, you mentioned, he's just being a man amongst boys.
And you got two guys,
plays.
Kirk, you got two offensive linemen trying to climb to the next level. You have got to secure the first line of defense before you climb.
From the minus 49. Frost to Peasy, Ja'Cour Pearson.
Y'all good, y'all good, y'all good.
1 yard shy of the first down.
NASCAR fence to Z. NASCAR fence to Z. Go, 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 go. Line up. NASCAR fence to Z. Fence to Z. X9.
52, 52, 52.
Steve-O, you got to cheat your split.
Ready, go.
Oh, Steve-O, no.
Frost throws it up. And underthrows Hakeem Butler. Brandon Sebastian has done a phenomenal job in coverage against Big 8-8 today.
Yeah, he sure has. Brandon Sebastian, he's given up almost 6 inches on him. All right, Hakeem Butler goes 6'5", 6'6". Brandon Sebastian, they give him 6 feet. I was out there, he's about 5'11". But when the ball's underthrown, that's just a tremendous job of staying in the hip pocket of Hakeem Butler. Underthrown football, that's on the quarterback, not the receiver.
4th down.
10 seconds.
Okay, here we go. 14 special, 14 special. 80, 80, 80.
5 seconds.
5 on the play clock.
Pump on 88. Snap it.
St. Louis just gets it off. Miscommunication. It went for Stephen McBride. He wasn't expecting it. Unraveling in real time here in Orlando.
He had Ja'Cour Pearson late in the down, and Ja'Cour Pearson is beside himself. He was wide open. Miscommunication with McBride on the outside, but it was Pearson who was breaking late in that down. Had they got the ball to him, that ball would have been right in the spot that was vacated by McBride. And you see there, just a mistake and a turnover on downs.
And that's the second miscommunication we've seen between Frost and McBride on a gotta-have-it outside lane throw.
Plummer rolls, looking for Corbin, throws it away. He had the feared Peter Tomopenu breathing down his neck. Former 6th-round pick by the 49ers back in 2017.
Just doing his job too, right? He's doing his job. He said, look, run away. I've still got to protect to make sure the quarterbacks does not have the football. Nice play.
Harrison Frost had the touchdown run to make it 25-14. The Storm responded with 2 touchdowns in just over 6 minutes.
What's up?
Defense got the 4th down stop. Plummer was looking for Rowland, almost taken the other way by Jordan Mosley, former leading tackler for the Maryland Terrapins.
Watch, he's on the right side. He's just following his tight end. The tight end led him to the path of the football. It's a nice job of maintaining, keeping your eyes on your coverage as Mosley almost had an interception.
But you said it, Kirk, that he was tracking the tight end, so it's a poor design. You're inviting that linebacker to undercut that route.
Plummer chucks it, looking for Camper, and once again, Jordan Mosley is there. Sets up a 4th down, and since Orlando has not broken the 50-yard line, they are allowed to punt.
That's a good hold by St. Louis. You know, you felt the momentum sort of shifting, right? You get the turnover on downs, and you get a 3-and-out from Orlando. That's huge by your defense. But also, too, a little surprise here. 3 consecutive runs by Orlando, right? I mean, 3 consecutive pass plays, 0 runs. That's not who they are.
Here's a high one. Sean Fresh. And this is taken a nifty bounce for Orlando to the 6-yard line. Don't miss your chance to be part of the game. Closer to the action and in the middle of all of this fun. UFL tickets are on sale with great seats still available under $20. Visit theufl.com/tickets or scan the QR code to buy your tickets today. You can sit up with those dudes. You can take your shirt off and wave that thing around. Have a grand old time, and they are here in Orlando. It's been an amazing day of sports and an evening of football here in Orlando. Paul Galindo, Kirk Morrison, Max Brown, Eric McLean joining you. Week 5 of the UFL. Latulis. What a run when it didn't look like anything was there, EMAC.
It's a good job with these guys getting out front in spacing. This is against the #1 rush defense in the entire UFL. But when you're backed up on your own goal line like that, you have got to have it. St. Louis delivers, gets out of that funk right there.
Everybody throw up them 4s. It's time to go to the 4th quarter here in Orlando. Speaking of 4, a perfect 4-0 mark for the Storm. That is in jeopardy because Harrison Frost, ice cold through 3 quarters of play. Anthony Becht and his Orlando Storm climbing out of a 25-0 hole because of a wild 3rd quarter surge.
Oh my God. They get in. Hell yeah. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Kick off. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. One turnover, man. Somebody make a play.
It was the Elijah Badger touchdown, followed by a blocked punt, followed by Elijah Dotson punching it in from the 1-yard line after that blocked punt. 14 points in just over 6 minutes for Orlando. St. Louis once again going to the ground. Kevon Latulis is brought down by the Cincinnati Bearcat, Josh Meekins.
Hey, 49er punch on one ready.
Was 2-5 tired?
Harrison Frost starting for the 2nd straight week at quarterback for St. Louis. He completed 6 passes last week. He's got 19 completions tonight to offset 2 interceptions. Oh no, that's what happens when you run into a big boy. Isaiah Buggs, former Pittsburgh Steeler, is there.
Oh man, he's playing a heck of a game. He's right in the middle of his defense. And just watch the arm over. So he's here in the middle, arm over. Quick arm over. He stays there, but watch the arm over. Just whoop, see? That's how you do it. You're slapping, you're getting the arm over and you're slapping the back of the arm of the offensive, of the center, and you get to the quarterback or the running back.
Here's a third down for the St. Louis Battlehawks.
5 seconds, 5
You got
seconds.
Hakeem Butler in the slot.
They popped one, I think.
Timeout. And timeout Orlando.
Orlando. It's the first of the half. It'll be 30 seconds. I don't know about that one.
Time to talk it out before this 3rd and 7 for St. Louis when we return. What a scene from our home base here in Orlando, the Magic Kingdom and Epcot. What a time to enjoy these parks and some UFL football. Orlando trying to come up clutch here like Eric McLean purchasing the last 2 churros at Hollywood Studios yesterday.
Get it when you can.
Ricky Prohl looking for win number 3 as the Battlehawks head coach Anthony Beck trying to take down his former team.
Ready to go.
Here's a 3rd and 7 after the timeout. Frost, can they get Hakeem Butler involved? No one will be involved if you ask Isaiah Mack. Former FCS All-American out of Chattanooga buried Harrison Frost.
Well, watch the spin cycle. He's going to be in the middle. Watch the spin cycle. He set it up. See, I had the outside to spin to the inside. That's a nice job of understanding by alignment. He was telling you, I'm going to spin. The offensive lineman, Spencer Rowland, just didn't understand it. Alignment tells you everything.
Did the Storm come out to this punt like they did in the 3rd quarter? It was close, but Sanborn gets it off. Here's Rowland from his own 45. Doesn't take long to get the top speed. Takes it to the plus 40.
Give me 10 row, 10 row, 10 row.
4 down.
Let's go yak to gun valley right, 63, Y checkers, X basic. Get the ball in Rowe's hands.
Yeah, that's smart. So, I mean, if we can handle, I'm pretty sure we can handle Pita in like a, he's kind of like inside eye of the half. If we can handle that, it's open. Just got to get to the backer on the quad.
Get the ball in Rowe's hands. That's number 12, Chris Rowland.
You're good, Sam. You're good, Sam.
Hiding behind the Storm offensive line.
Tonight. 180. Wait up.
Plummer looks that way. The pressure's in his face, throws it away. It was Leonard Payne out of Colorado with the pressure.
We haven't seen much from this pressure in this second half so far from St. Louis. Earlier in the first half, they really got to Plummer a couple times.
Make sure French know who to track.
To the ground, and Dodson, and he is met immediately in the backfield by Neil Farrell. Won a natty at LSU and a Super Bowl with the Chiefs.
10 weeks, 10 weeks. Here we go, gun, dolphin right stack, F return, 62, Y stucco, F choice.
Here we go, gun, dolphin right stack, F return, okay? 62, Y stucco, F choice. I want right. You got the out, Cam. The OT.
Orlando has passed the 50-yard line, meaning they cannot punt on this drive, even if they go backwards here.
180! Wait up!
Here's Jack Plummer facing the 4-man rush. Elijah Dotson gets it to the 40-yard line. No punt is available, and it's going to be the field goal team, and this is going to be a long one.
Where are they going to spot this football at? It's about 56, 57 right now. It's a long field goal, though.
56 for Michael Lance. Trying to match a season long, which he did week 2 against Louisville. Got it. No, we didn't. Misses the 56-yarder.
Just to the left of that upright. From our vantage point, a little wide right. It had the distance, but just not the accuracy, just right at the end.
Yep.
Wide right.
And this sets up St. Louis in fantastic field position. Taking this snap from the 46-yard line.
Let's go, Lou. Come on now, bear down.
We need a 30 bomb. Let's go score.
Hakeem Butler has been quiet. Bottom of the formation for St. Louis. Battlehawks want to kill some clock. Flag is down as they work the ground game with Kylan James, who has the first touchdown of the night for St. Louis.
They're going to get 63.
Holding.
61, but
Offense number 63. 10-yard penalty. It's first down.
Yeah, Sincere Hainsworth, he got beat off the line and then just pulled his guy down. He's at the guard position. Here's 63 right here, Sincere Hainsworth. He gets beat off the line. See that? And just pulls his guy down.
Hey, Boston stare on one.
Yeah, it's just poor footwork, man. You got to step with the opposite foot. You got to get your head on the other shoulder. You just got to run.
Ready, go.
Brandon Sebastian on Hakeem Butler, bottom of the screen. Instead, St. Louis back to the ground with Kylan James. Tick, tick, tick. Under 11 minutes left to go.
See how they play it, though. What, the penalty backs you up a little bit, so now you're
Give me, yeah, spread right, 591 F-win prop. Let's look at this together. You got prop, you got
so
prop.
This is a check with me. I love this, check with me. Basically, hey, let's get to the line of scrimmage and let's look at what we have.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
He likes the F-win, which is vertical by the slot.
Come on.
Underneath to James, and the Orlando defense hounding Darian Butler with the stop.
He's hurt.
That's Kylan James, who was hurt on the tackle.
3rd and 15 and 41.
He has like an awkward tackle at the end. Butler sort of bends him back a little bit. That right leg gets stuck right underneath him. Able to go off on his own power, though.
61, divide special, X and Z stop. Hum the trips left. Divide special, X and Z stop.
Hakeem Butler does not have a catch over his last 7 drives for St. Louis. Low snap, Frost scoops it up and dropped. Darius Payne again.
E-Mac, you got to help me on this one.
Yeah, I got to see it again. I mean, that thing just rolled back on him. I mean,
it just slipped. It slipped out of his hand. I mean, watch the center. The ball just slips out of his hands.
Yeah, that's
rolled
brutal.
It back.
Yeah, and he felt it as soon as it let go. You could see his hand, and that's terrible to have that happen to you on that type of play.
And it doesn't happen often. Mike Panashuk, one of the best at this in the UFL. Sanborn, this is a high, short punt. Let's see what this thing is spotted. Orlando with 8:54 still to play, down 25-14.
Today.
Undefeated Orlando chasing 11 in the final 9 minutes to play. A lot of ways to make this up. Touchdowns can be worth up to 9 points if you go for the 3-point conversion from the 8-yard line. After you score in the 4th quarter, you can also elect to go from a 4th and 12 conversion from the 28-yard line. If you make it, you keep the football. Also, field goals of 60-plus yards are worth 4 points. Orlando, the only undefeated team remaining in the UFL.
Here we go. Orlando, sit.
Here's Jack Plummer, and we'll get it out to Jayshon Corbin, his running back. 5-yard pickup on first down.
With this lead, you're seeing St. Louis play a lot of too high shell, too high safeties, trying to keep everything in front. They want to make sure that they tackle right away.
25-0 lead for St. Louis. Orlando scored on back-to-back possessions.
Rangers right.
Sparked by an ejection after a late hit by St. Louis, and a blocked punt that led to a touchdown. And a flag is down.
Number 16, false start.
False start. Offense number 16, 5-yard penalty. Second.
Snap, Ryan. 32-10.
Camp Camper, the guilty party.
No, I got it. Gun done right. F quack. Okay. 353. Y stick. X glance. On one, right? F quack to the flat. Quack to a Lincoln. Well, no, wide out. All the way.
A punt and a missed field goal in the last 2 possessions for the Storm. Plummer looking for Roland, switches it up, goes to the tight end. And that is complete to Sean Bowman.
Sixers. Gas. Pluto. Go Cam, Sixers. Sixers, gas, Pluto.
Sixers.
Guys, they're going to have to pick up this tempo. They're hurrying to the line, but they're taking a while to snap this football.
Here's Corbin, and Corbin shakes off a couple of aggressive tackle attempts, and this is going to be short, 4th down.
Oh, man. Neil Farrell just a little.
12. Hey, we're 12. Hey, they're 12. Don't let them jump. A chase, 1Q. A chase, 1Q.
St. Louis has 3 stops on 4th down tonight. Going to Corbin. Plummer says, get it, baby, and he does. That is so cool, Kirk. To hear the quarterback tell his running back on the exchange, get it.
Yeah, just a tremendous job, though, by the running back Corbin, because he had to show off the footwork. He was going vertical and able to put the foot in the ground and get to the outside and got the yard that was needed for the first down.
This is how it sounded.
Hey, what's up? Get it, baby.
Jayshon Corbin, as versatile as it gets. At Florida State in 2021, he led the Seminoles in rushing yards and was the leading receiver in catches, all in the same year.
Just showed off the vision on that last play. Nice job of plugging up the middle with St. Louis, but putting that right foot in the ground and get to the outside. Good job by Corbin.
Coming up next, Sports Center with Madeline Burke and David Lloyd.
I wonder what they're going to be talking about today. Draft?
Let's see. Maybe a little football.
Yeah, football.
Sprinkle in some basketball as well.
Baseball, golf. Always something to talk about.
This
NBA
game,
playoffs.
Major ramifications. If the season were to end today, St. Louis would be the last team to make the UFL playoffs. Still 5 more weeks of the regular season after this. Here's Plummer. Flushed. And the touch to Badger. He has been clutch in the second half.
Oh, man, what a throw. What a throw from Plummer, because he's got to get it over that defender who's guarding in the flat. So it's just one of those honey hole shots, Max Brown, that you got to layer that ball over that underneath defender, but right in front of that safety in Taylor Hawkins.
And his eyes started on the right side of the field. He had to come all the way back to the left sideline. It's a great job with his eyes.
Back to Corbin.
Pass rush, underset.
Throw it to Z, throw it to Z.
Call. Good. Yeah. Let's go.
To Cam Camper.
First down,
right hash.
Here we go. Let's go.
Beautiful tackle by Jordan Williams. Third down. Gonna move the sticks. First down pickup.
Sixers, gas, Pluto. Sixers, gas, Pluto. Sixers, gas, Pluto.
We need a little quicker tempo out of everybody right now. Let's.
Big Mike looks tired right now. I think Joey's warming up just in case.
Wrong theme park. Jay-Sean Corbin up the middle. A St. Louis Battlehawk lost his helmet and still made the tackle. Levante Bentley lost his lid. It did not matter.
Yeah, still made the play. He held on. Luckily, he got his head down. But I think, Max Brown, you mentioned it. I feel like they're taking way too long. There he is. They're taking way too long in trying to score here. Almost to a point where if you're forced to kick a field goal, that's the only way that you preserve enough time.
They're hurrying up to the line of scrimmage, but then Jack's taking an extra 10, 12 seconds to call the play.
And then a flag.
All start.
Two flinches, yeah. Offense number 2, 5-yard penalty, second down.
Max, what do you think is taking so long once Plummer gets it to the line?
Yeah, to me, it's a big difference between, UFL and college level. In college, when you're used to watching those, all the skill players can look back towards the sideline and there's hand signals and boards so you can quickly get to the line of scrimmage and go. This style of offense, Jack Plummer's got to either yell to the receivers or hand signal the receivers to himself once he looks at the coverage to get into the right play, and it just takes too long.
There's a dig.
Go to tight end.
Climbing the pocket. Nearly picked off. Miscommunication downfield. What'd you see there?
Hey, let's go.
Get me to the 35.
Here we go. Green. Oh, no, we can't hear. Huddle up. Red. Huddle up. Give me 10. Give me 10 wigs. 10 wigs. Here we go.
Let's go.
Trips left, 52 Ireland H choice. Line up in it. Here we go. Trips left, 52 Ireland H choice. Gotta go.
Now, if they don't get it here, they have an opportunity for a 60-yard field goal, which we know is for 4 points. So big play here. They don't gain a yard.
Third down to Corbin. Second effort, 30-yard line, first down, Orlando.
Green right, let's go. Rocker right.
And we are inside 4 minutes. Timeout, St. Louis. It is getting good here, Kurt.
It's getting good, and defensively, St. Louis kind of conceded and gave up the underneath. Right. But now when you give up the underneath play, you got to go and tackle. They didn't tackle right away. Right there, a couple guys miss, and that's how you get those extra yards and allows Corbin to get the first down. Now you've got to get ready to get set and get ready to play. Okay, they're already huddling up on the line of scrimmage, so another wasted timeout by St. Louis. They're down to 1 timeout left. Okay, and this is a game right now that I feel like Orlando, they need to score a touchdown now. Like, this is now about scoring a touchdown and then hopefully converting a 4th and 12 opportunity.
#1 offense in yards per game in the UFL. They were shut out with 29 total yards in the first half. They've come on strong. St. Louis, with a coaching miscue and a personal foul, have helped Orlando get back into this game.
Getting into the red zone, I wonder if St. Louis, secondary-wise, starts putting more pressure on these receivers rather than keeping everything in front of them. Orlando hasn't really shown the ability to push the ball down the field.
Man-to-man.
Plummer's 5 of 6 on this drive. Taking
go,
a
Wiggs.
shot
Go, Wiggs.
And overthrown. He was looking for Sam Wiggless. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, he chose the wrong side. That side was double covered. Nice job with corner safety on top, not getting beat over the top. So now you're going to see them try to insert a safety or some sort of robber look on the underneath to take that underneath route away.
Hey, Miami.
Jack Plummer trying to win this game, also help his NFL stock. He's never played in an NFL regular season game, but has been active twice with the Carolina Panthers. Plummer stands tall, directing traffic, and is complete to Cam Camper inside the red zone.
Here we go, let's go.
And it is a first down.
Give him the play.
Hot Springer Reed. Hot Springer Reed.
3 minutes left.
Oh, seams in there. Okay, we're fine. That's right. Fine, we're good. Read it.
And Orlando will run. Corbin
let's go. 2 minutes.
Picks up a couple.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Rocker right. Rocker right. Rocker right. Hot Willie Book. X-Crack. Hot Willie Book. X-Crack.
We don't have anybody.
14th play of the drive. Orlando obviously playing for the touchdown and the 4th and 12 conversion at this point. Time is a factor for Plummer. Thrown behind and tipped. Damone Harris got a piece of it.
The lack of urgency, guys, is crazy. I mean, we have got to go.
They're putting everything, I think, on this drive right here.
We could hear Colin Thompson in the booth. There was something wrong with that personnel grouping. They weren't aligned correctly. I wonder if Jack Plummer saw that. That's the reason he tried to force that slant in there, knowing they didn't have the blockers in the run game.
Even if you score and convert on 4th and 12, you still need time to drive the field after that. And that is the OC.
I want 2-minute mode.
For Orlando, Colin Thompson, obviously frustrated. 2 minutes left. St. Louis leads 25-14.
Plan.
Anthony Becht and Colin Thompson trying to dial up a scoring play.
Gun split right.
Undefeated Orlando down by 11. Urgency, specifically a lack thereof, has been the issue.
What's the problem here? We go, gotta go.
A 6.5 minute drive has hit the 2 minute warning.
Oh yeah, come on, 2.
Pressure, soft.
Plummer looking for Badger, throws the Badger in short.
Field goal, field goal,
field goal, field goal. His grill.
Field goal. 4th and 12 play. We need a 4th and 12 play.
Not enough 12, not enough time.
Big kid.
And a nice job of blitzing. They brought everybody. They brought the house, and they were forcing Jack Plummer to have to make a play. Watch the all-out blitz, all-out pressure. Forcing Jack Plummer to have to make a play, fading back. That's a tremendous defensive call and execution by St. Louis.
Here's a 32-yarder for Michael Lance. Says a miss from 56. He has to make this if Orlando is going to elect to use the 4th and 12, make it, take it. And he does. So that makes it 25-17.
Okay. What hash?
Right hash?
Hold on. What hash? Left hash.
Gun trips right, 52 Ireland, 53 Ireland.
Hey, offense, we're up. At the 28.
Let's do this. Let's go.
At the -28.
Ireland X comeback.
Where's it at?
Ireland X comeback.
We want the back doing it.
Hey,
it's 63. Keep him in protection.
Okay. Gun trips right. 53, 63
so
Ireland.
So a rule unique to the UFL.
Yeah. Sorry. No, you're good, Paul. You're good.
When you score in the 4th quarter,
We'll go green. We'll call.
and you tie the game or are trailing,
you
are allowed to go for a 4th and 12 conversion from the 28 in place of the traditional onside kick.
Right.
If you do not make the 40-yard line, then you lose possession of the football. If you make the 40, the drive continues.
I'm Corey Chamblin, the defensive coordinator.
Gun trips right.
I'm doing the same thing I did on the last series. I'm going to blitz. I'm going to call all-out pressure again and force Jack Plummer to have to make a play.
We'll go right into
4th and 12 is 0 for 4 across the UFL this season.
But I would bring the blitz right now if I'm St. Louis. Remember, you're still up 8 in this game. They still have to convert and get conversion.
Tampa. Yep. Should get this basic.
Orlando needs the 40. Plummer!
Oh! Let's go! Nice catch. Let's go!
The catch is made. First down, Sam Wiggless.
Why did he come out?
Obi.
Here we go.
He's cramping.
Okay. All right.
Orlando
Plummer.
Out of bounds.
To the sideline, complete to Jerome Cap.
Yeah, just going back to that play to Wiggles. He's on the outside, he's on the inside. That ball's thrown to that left hash, and a tremendous job of concentration in making the catch and getting down.
Sam Wiggles, all-MAC receiver at Ohio after beginning his career at Ohio State. Orlando becomes the first team to convert the 4th and 12 in the UFL this season.
Finish. Good throw.
Plummer feels the pressure. Will scramble. He's got the 50, the 40, and sliding down at the 36.
I just go back a couple plays. I thought you should pressure Jack Plummer. You give him time, he's able to dissect the defense. And you see it on that last play, taking what the defense gives him.
Here we go. Feel the short side, Jack. Throw it, Jack. Oh, the short side. Get out of bounds.
And fighting for the sideline.
Go.
Cap will not get there. Clock will continue to run.
Timeout. Oh, the short side. We got to check that clock. That thing was still running.
Yeah. Hey, I get a couple seconds back, right?
All right, kid. What do we think here?
Get a couple seconds back, right?
Got to have completion, right? So.
I like the Sailor.
Water.
Where's that at? There it is, right there.
Anything, whatever you
Second
got.
11 plus.
10 cam.
Play 2, yeah, 10
Give
cam.
me 10 cam. 10 cam. 10 cam.
So Anthony Becht calls a timeout. We heard him urging the officials to put more time on the clock. Play is dead, and the game clock continues to run. Where is the timeout call?
Right there, about 1:16. I think they got it right. 1:16 is when the official granted him the timeout. So one timeout left for Orlando, as well one timeout left for St. Louis.
Find your next play here that you like for quick game if completed.
Orlando needs the
we have a
touchdown.
breather if it's out of bounds. Find the next play, call it bounds. Don't tell me.
From the 2-yard line.
Doesn't mean to be quick.
Liz. 180. What's up?
Pressure in Plummer's face. He got rocked. Floats it incomplete. Oh, goodness. Jordan Mosley got him.
And that's what I was expecting on the 4th and 12 play. That's the play that I was talking about, because when you put him on pressure, he's got to make a play. Here's the say, watch how he just waits, and allows it to develop. He's a free run through right to the quarterback. Nice job, Jordan Mosley, getting a hit on the quarterback.
And it looked like Plummer had that slant underneath, replacing that blitzer. Got the ball out of his hands quickly, but maybe had a quick game opportunity.
3rd and 13. Plummer wasn't ready for the snap. He has to adjust and go quickly to Corbin. Emac, what happened there?
Well, again, it's just a miscommunication there. They either saw something, heard something. He's snapping the ball. QB's head's turned. That's a beautiful job by Plummer just to be able to catch that ball, because he was not ready at all.
Emac, you know what I'm seeing? All the gaps are lined up. Watch the defenders. They're all standing in the gaps.
Come on, Cole.
The thought of showing pressure has put this Orlando offense in a challenging spot.
Got the 4th and 12. Now they need the 4th and 13. Pressure in Plummer's face. Throws it up. That should do it. St. Louis gets this stop. For the 4th time, the Battlehawks defense holds on 4th down.
And they did the same play again, the same blitz. Jordan Mosley again. I said they should have did it on the earlier 4th and 12. Well, guess what? They did it on this opportunity on 4th and 12. Blitz the quarterback. Make him have to make the opportunity. Now we're behind it. Here he is again. Jordan Mosley. He waits and then hits it right through there. He goes right through the gap. That's the blitz. That's the pressure look. And they just didn't pick it up. That's twice they haven't picked it up. And it now cost them the football game at the end.
And the reason that's so smart, too, is 4th and 13. It takes so long for the routes to develop downfield. If you just get home quickly, quarterback's got no shot.
I was screaming for it earlier, but when you play the cover 2 and you give the opportunity for the quarterback to make a decision and go through his progressions.
St. Louis had the 25-0 lead early in the second half after the touchdown run by Harrison Frost. Orlando came back with 2 quick scores, but ultimately the late game drives took too long for the Storm to truly have a chance. And after this knee, St. Louis will be able to say they are the only team in the UFL to beat DC and Orlando this season. Look out for Ricky Prohl and the Battlehawks.
Oh, this is a huge win, and a big opportunity and a step forward for Harrison Frost, the starter of this football game. I think he should also get a ton of credit for this opportunity that he's been given in his second start to lead his team over the team with the best record in the UFL.
Emotional loss for Anthony Beck going up against his former team, St. Louis Battlehawks. Ton of respect and love between head coach and his former players. Let's toss it down to Max, who's with Ricky Prohl.
And he's saying his congratulations right here. Coach, you coming to this game 2-2, right on that playoff line, playoff cusp. What's a win today do for your squad?
Just gives us confidence that we can play against the best. And, you know, this was a well-coached team. We knew they weren't going to quit. At halftime, we got to keep fighting, man. A lot of football left, and we held on.
And it felt like a team win. You come up with some special team plays, defensive stops there, run game got going a little bit in the second half. Just speak to what this means for your team coming together like that.
We've been always the one chasing and trying to get back in the game at the end, and it's great to get a lead and to hold it. You know, there were some big plays they made, some, you know, block punt. That's on me. I wanted to re-kick it and try to pin them down there, and but my hats go off to that team, man. They didn't quit. They kept fighting, but we were resilient and finished it at the end.
Keep it rolling. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
It's not a surprise, but St. Louis is for real, handing Orlando its first loss of the season. The Battlehawks take down the Storm 25-17. For Eric McLean, Max Brown, and Kirk Morrison, I'm Long Galindo. Thank you so much for watching. Now listen to Madeline Burke and David Lloyd and Sports Center.